Hey guys, welcome here again to another showdown video. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a full mono water type team. Excuse me. Um, yeah, it's been a little bit something. I'm gonna have to explain first before we do into um, this whole little showdown mono thing. Um, as I'm currently recording this or share with you guys this theme, I am currently a little bit having some little issue with me. I've been recently getting a lot of coughs. I don't know why. So if there are sometimes you hear me cough, I'm sorry. That is not something I can do about it. I just hope you guys and girls can be fine with me, doing this little video without have too much issue with me coughing too many times. So yeah, and also my voice do sound a little bit deep. I know that for sure for a fact, but nothing I can do about that. But anyways, yeah, we're back again, just doing some videos from the future, and hope you enjoy this one. So we got a full mono team of water type, and I picked the 6 random ones and the most unique one, and we just try the best to see how useful they are. So you're going to be probably hearing a lot of coughs in this video sometimes around there, probably the next few also videos, but either way, if you don't like it, you have to stick with it. Anyway, so we got my special Tauros here. This is exactly the same set of this Tauros. This is completely a special set. This is a work-up Hydro Pump Terra Steel Hyper Beam set, I think. Excuse me again. And we got this Gligar setting up Toxic Spice and Stealth Rock on the field, and I just destroyed it with a Hydro Pump workup. Now, next one comes in is Muck. Who's going to be starting off with using Curse. And it's going to be getting a 1+ attack and defense, but dropping its speed. So that was like, let's just take the opportunity to, use another workup and then see if I can fire up another Hydro Pump. So they're going to go for another workup, a Curse. That's me using it. And yeah, they were tanking a lot, a lot for this one. And I feel like someone's going to do something like countdown from how many coughs they're doing it. But yeah, so I went for another Hydro Pump, and the opponent's gonna keep using Curse, and I was getting kind of worried because like the fact is like, oh wait, what are they trying to do? Are they gonna plan to do some sort of strategy using Curse? Like, is it gonna be fully a physical set, or what's gonna happen? So they're gonna go use Venoshock, and then I used Hyper Beam just to see if I can take it out for the lulz, and then they popped the Drain Punch, which like, oh well, that is something, So yeah, and I'm just gonna go for the final Fighter Pump, and the Muck is gonna finish me off with a Drain Punch. So I see what they're doing there. So this is basically a Toxic Spice lead with a combination using Curse, Venoshock for the poison basically double the damage from the poison on the field. As long as I have my own poison type counter the Toxic Spice, then use Drain Punch to do doing the healing. And also Shadow Sneak for, I guess, coverage, I suppose. But yeah, so that is going to be a bit of a fail for them because I used a Dragon Tail on my Skrelp, and I kicked off the Muck, and then I swapped into my Gyarados. Now, this Gyarados is a very fun set. This is a very something nobody really see every day. We got a very trolling set, sort of. So we got a Chilling Water, Spite, Rest, Sleep Talk, Gyarados. So, yeah, you don't get to see those every day. So, we got a Klefki here. It's going to be pretty much the most similar competitive set. Most likely using Thunder Wave, Iron Defense, and then Foul Play Spam all the way. Nothing really special, but, it is what it is. So, yeah, I went for my Rest, Sleep Talk because I knew this one's going to keep using probably Thunder Wave and Foul Play. So, nothing, they couldn't really do anything anyways. So now I'm going to go for another Sleep Talk, and got another Spite. And, it was pretty fine, because like as long as I keep using Spite, I can drain as much as its Foul Play. And, if they want to swap it out back and forward to something else, that's all good, because I can do some sort of damage to one of the other mons. And I know they're not going to swap into Golem or Lycanroc as much, because well, being a water type does have my advantage, but being flying type does have that, counter. So, yeah, this one is swap back into, they're going to swap into the Ribombee, and this was a little bit of an issue because they're gonna start setting up Quiver Dance. So with Quiver Dance, Ribombee, this thing is a bit of an annoying threat. So I have to find a way to shut this thing down. So I swap into my Dondozo with Unaware, and even if they go for Quiver Dance much, my Unaware will block all those plus special attack. And I went for a Yawn to try to put this thing on a sleep. And now the opponent's gonna go for another Moonblast, and then I want to go for the Soak. So this is actually a different Dondozo set. I actually had this one two different sets. There was one set with me using Yawn, Soak, Order Up, and a Curse set, I'm pretty sure. And the other one I used, the other set I had on this Dondozo was a Rest, a Soak, Order Up, and wait, was it? No, it was a Curse, Order Up, a Soak, and Rest set, I'm pretty sure. I think one of them at least. And it's basically just put your opponent, if your opponent's going to be a Fairy type or any of those counters that, you know, doesn't do as much damage against Dragon type, you can basically put you can use Soak and then make it to a neutral type, and then you can use Order Up to do as much damage to them, and basically just hope the best you can actually take them out. So actually, funny enough, use Soak on the Muck, and actually had a Black Sludge, which actually drops, pretty much does damage to the opponent. So that way I was like, oh, well, that's cool, because like that means the Black Sludge will not heal it up, it will actually damage it. So I was actually lucky enough to go for that. Soak, and fortunately Lycroy is going to take me out with the Accelerock with that Life Orb. Next one comes in is Skrelp versus Klefki, and excuse me again. It's going to go for its classic Thunder Wave strategy, then pretty much Foul Play spam. So yeah, I also have this Skrelp as a, obviously this Skrelp here is a supportively Skrelp with Rest, Dragon Tail, Toxic Spice, and Acid Armor set. So put your opponent on Poison on the field, and then Dragon Tail anything that wants to be kicked out, or unless someone wants to try to sweep me, which Dragon Tail Skrelp has been really useful so far. Then fortunately the next one comes in is Ribombee, and of course it had to just annoyingly appear. I mean I was like thinking like, well, obviously I can able to outspeed this thing with Ogerpon, but the issue with this is that will I actually, but then again, not really outspeed. I mean, Ribombee speed does have a pretty good one, so I wasn't too much concerned about that, but it actually turned out that I was able to outspeed it, but the opponent actually had a Focus Sash on the Ribombee and take me out with a critting Bug Buzz. Not sure if that crit mattered or not, but either way, it's fortunately went down, and then I swapped it to my Manaphy and finished her off with a disrespectful Water Gun. But next one comes in is Klefki again, and pretty much, yes, the opponent's pretty much going to just spam its annoying Thunder Wave on all of my Mons. So far, Gyarados, and Gyarados been paralyzed so far, and Skrelp hasn't, but that's okay because I have Rest. So the opponent's going to go for a Foul Play, and I'm going to go for the Take Heart. Now, Take Heart is a new move Manaphy learns, which is basically like Calm Mind, but it's for... Take Out is pretty much a signature move for Manaphy only, and yeah. So I went for a really cool set. This is a sort of like a sweeping Manaphy, but also more of a meme set. So we got a Water Gun, Rain Dance, Take Heart, and Rest sets with Hydration as the ability. So use Take Heart on the Rain, or Take Out to get yourself a +1 on special attack. Special defense is alright. Then use Rain Dance to, in case the opponent wants to use any status moves on you. Rest on the, obviously use Rest on the Rain, so the Hydration will clear off its status move, and then use Water Gun for a bit of a fun power. Now Golem is going to come in there and actually activate also, not activate, but I actually did have a Salac Bear in this one, which actually funny enough, it will actually most likely will outspeed anything on this team. So I was able to take out the Golem, the Alolan Golem. And next one comes in is the Lichen Rock. So I knew I could easily take it out, but they're going to go for the Accelerock. I'm guessing they was going to go for a crit there. So I was able to take it out. Only one more Mon is go through. And they didn't really much want to stay longer than this point. So they straight out salty forfeited for that one. and that is pretty much GG. So I would have easily taken out the Skrelp here, not Skrelp, the Klefki, or any of my mons. Like literally, I could eat. Like here's the thing: if they didn't have like a healing move, like Rest itself, I could either just stall them with Gyarados with Spite or Chilling Water, something like that, or just I could just PP stall them until they pretty much struggle. So that is pretty much the first battle here. And let's jump into the second battle here, and let's see how things goes on. So we got against Tipo, Dragon, and bunch of 7s. So let's see how this is gonna end up with. So we got my Tauros here, and we got my Tauros versus its or her Rillaboom, and it's gonna go for its Grassy Glide. So this is pretty much a competitively spamming Grassy Glide set. So like here's the thing: when I've ever seen these mons, like I usually often see these like players go with like just straight out spam moves. Like there's been a lot of people been doing that to me, like annoyingly. Like as soon as they see one of my type, like as soon as they see water type, they always bring like just straight out spams like electric or grass or one of the most super effective moves it goes with. Literally just want to sweep me. So it is kind of annoying how people never literally try to give it a like literally they didn't even going to give it a like an attempt for me to give my footage in. So you know it's kind of complicated whenever I do some of these themes or mono themes. So in the future, please trying to make sure that people doesn't overdo it. So anyways, we got my my Gyarados versus Milotic after using its Terra Blast Grass on the grassy terrain. Nice combination, I guess. And yeah, they're gonna use Ice Beam at this point. So I know that probably that's most likely its unique move at least. I mean, it's not that bad at least. I mean, as long as I don't get freeze hacks, I should be good to go. So the opponent's going to keep using, is going to go for a Terra Blast and Ice Beam combination, and I'm going to go for the Chilling Water. Now, good thing about this is that they did not have competitive, which is not the actual VGC, what it calls. It is the ability. So if I drop the opponent's stat by 1 or something like that, the amount of like drops on the opponent, like let's say if I use Chilling Water and they had competitive, that would have actually given the opponent a +2 on a special attack, which would have been bad. Now, next one comes in is Gliscor, sorry. And I was going to go for the Chilling Water or the Sleep Talk, like Chilling Water or something like that. But the next one comes in is Gliscor, and they use Dual Wing Beat, which a little bit interesting. And I went for my Sleep Talk, so obviously that didn't work out because I'm already asleep. Or like the Sleep Talk Rest, so I obviously didn't do it much. But they're gonna go for another Dual Wing Beat. I actually woke up on this turn and I went for a Chilling Water, tried to drop its attack by a little bit, just in case if there's a chance I ever live this Dual Wing Beat. But it didn't turn out to be that way, and they're gonna swap back into their Rillaboom. So I obviously went for a Chilling Water. Gladly I did, because that definitely needs to be dropped by a 1 attack drop or something like that. Otherwise, I might end up getting wrecked, I guess. So they're going to go for the Grassy Glide, and then sadly that's going to be enough to take out the Gyarados, but that's okay for me. So I pretty much so far done a little bit of damage for Como, a little bit of damage for Milotic and Gliscor, a little bit of chip damage for King Gambit, but nothing much for the Champo so far. So I went for the Soak and pretty much give the opponent a Water type instead of a, Grass type. So they're gonna keep using Grassy Glide, pretty much spam the way till until I pretty much either forfeits or something like that, which I stuck the way until like literally I didn't really bother if I lose or win. I just wanted to see what their strategy is. So they're gonna keep using Grassy Glide, and I was gonna go for the I went for the Order Up, and it did a little bit damage, but sadly I didn't have any curse or anything like that, so it's not gonna do that much of a damage. So I pretty much gonna get Grassy Glide actually again, but actually no, I was kidding there. They actually had a Drain Punch on it, so they had leftovers and Grassy Surge with Grassy Glide. So that is pretty much the only combination with that. So now this is where the point I actually was so confused. So then you know how the opponent goes for some competitive move? I thought they were gonna use High Horsepower, but they went for a Fling, and for no reason they straight up forfeited. Like, excuse me? Why would you forfeit? Like, literally, I was in a battle, and I was, like, confused. Like, you fling me your leftover, and then you left. What? What does that mean? You know what? It is what it is, I guess. I don't know if they had some, if they, I don't even know if that was salt or not. You know what? I don't even care. It's a battle. All right. So let's jump into the third battle here, and let's see if I don't get enough coughs for this battle. I'm getting kind of annoying with these coughs, so let's hope it's gonna stop eventually. So we got a Ribombee here, and against my Tauros, I always bring Tauros first, and they're gonna go for the Stun Spore. So they're gonna paralyze me. So this could be probably my an annoying setup user. So yeah, Sticky Web. I saw it immediately, and they're gonna have this Ribombee using Stun Spores and an annoying Sticky Web and Light Scream set. So it's pretty much a supporter set with probably like Light Clay or something like that. So that's gonna be a little annoying. And now they're gonna swap into the Salazzle. So I went for a Hyper Beam for the lulz, and I knew this thing's gonna probably do something against me. So they're gonna go for the Toxic Spice on the field. So I was a little annoyed that the fact that it just like, really, dude, stop. So yeah, they're gonna go for the Dragon Tail, and actually got my Ogerpon into it. And yeah, this is exactly this kind of a similar Ogerpon build. I just ran this one a little bit different build. So yeah, man, I hope this throat actually stops soon. I'm really getting annoyed by the point. So yeah, I went for a Rain Dance, and then I went for an Ivy Cudgel, and it's gonna go down from a crit, which crit mattered, people, totally mattered. So it's gonna go down, and next one comes in is Loranthus, and I have to get rid of this thing before it's gonna like sweep me with one move. So excuse me again. I know a lot of coughs are gonna happen through this video, so you already been warned. So they're gonna go use Superpower on the Loranthus, and now they're gonna go for the Leaf Storm. So pretty much the most compatible sets that Loranthus run. And now I'm gonna go for the Dragon Tail on the Loranthus, and now they're gonna go for the Shift Gear Megear on them. So seriously, stop. So yeah, also I'm probably gonna do a little bit of a speak often, like a little bit often from there. So I don't want to end up keep coughing too much for this video. So I'm sorry. Sorry, I really just want to get through this one. But yeah, so they're gonna for some reason used a Draining Kiss as soon as I went for a Yawn, and they just straight off just forfeited. Ugh. I also don't want to keep like, I'm not editing or cutting through this coughs. I'm just not dealing with that. So excuse me. I just hope this cough is never doing this again through my next few videos. Probably will happen, but ain't can do about that. So we got the next battle against Alec, and he had a very interesting team with a lot of compatible ones. So yeah, we got a Nazov here. It's gonna use Zen Headbutt and destroy the Tauros with a crit. Yep, you saw it. So the next one comes in is Gyarados, and it's gonna go for its Rain Dance. So like, okay, Rain Dance Azov. Alright, let's see what this is about. And then they pop that explosion. Bravo. Oh gosh, I hate this thing. Anyways, the next one comes in is Luxray, and it's gonna finish me off with a Thunder with a Life Orb. So it's a special Luxray, very nice. Excuse me, I'm seriously, and I really apologize that you keep hearing some stuff on me, but do I have any water still? I have a little bit of water remaining, but that's all I can have. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Try to ignore as much as I say, but yeah. All right, so they're gonna go for the Thunderbolt and Thunder combination, and I went for Soak on the opponent, turn them into Water type, and then I could go for an Order Up, so I don't have to, too much worry about that. Also, yeah. By the way, this is actually a change set, so. Originally, I had Yawn, but I changed it into Rest. And that's all I can say. So they're gonna go for Thunder. It took me out. And almost it was enough to take out the Luxray. So I swapped with the Manaphy. They missed. I went for a Rain Dance. So now they have a higher chance to land the Thunder, technically. But that's fine. Because I could go for a Water Gun on nothing. Then comes Torterra. I went for a Water Gun for the lulz. And they went for a Giga Drain. A little annoying. But nothing I could do about it. So yeah, they went for, yeah, pretty much Giga Drain spam at this point, so yeah. Yeah, they're pretty much, you know what they're gonna do, so yeah. So next one comes in Skrelp. They went for Wood Hammer. Did a lot of damage. And I went for Toxic Spice, because I thought I could live. Ignore the running in the back. Please try to. And yeah. So they go for Giga Drain. I went for a Dragon Tail. Next one comes the Raptor. Finish me off with a U-turn. And next one comes to the Garchomp. And last one I only have is Ogerpon. So I went for Terra. Terralize. Ogerpon with Swords Dance. And they also went for a Swords Dance. I outsped it. I went for Ivy Cudgel with a crit. Took out the Garchomp. For Torterra, same thing. And I actually could outspeed the entire team and even finished it off. Next one is Lucario. Extreme Speed, failed. Superpower, KO. And one Ivy Cudgel for Raptor. It's all I need, even with that Intimidate activation. And that should be pretty much it, I think. Unless there's one more battle, which not sure if I had. No, that's actually pretty much it, because the remaining ones is for a different video. Oh gosh, I am really annoyed by this voice. But yeah, so let's explain the set. I just hope this annoying cough ends soon. And I don't even know how long this can actually, how long this will last. If this lasts forever, yeah, I don't even know if you want to watch the whole remaining streams for my videos anymore for the future. So this Gyarados is a max health, max special defense, calm nature, 4 for defense. Leftovers item, Terra Ground, 4 electric, Intimidate, shiny maybe, yes. And this one is a Spite, Chilling Water, Rest, Sleep Talk set. Go for Chilling Water. Drop your opponent's attack. Then Spite. Spite, Spite, and Spite all the way. It's most likely unique because it's better off in a 1v1 section instead of like 1v6 or something. Because if the opponent keeps swapping, Spite strategy, well, it's not much of a help. And yeah. So you pretty much, this Vitalus is, it lowers the opponent's power points of the target's last move by 4. Unique, isn't it? But I hope so. Then Rest Sleep Talk for lulz. Next one is Dondozo. Dondozo is same set. Same thing as the Gyarados, but it's careful. Apical Berry, unaware. Terra Water, sure. Then we have, this one's the Order Up, Soak. Order Up, Soak, Rest Sleep Talk set. And I think I meant to have this one's a Yawn and Cuss set first, but I then changed to Rest Sleep Talk, I'm pretty sure. I also got a little confused how to run this Dondozo, so it was a little complicated, but I'm not saying which one is which. Next one is Skrelp. Same nature, same EVs. As the Dondozo. Abolite with Poison Point as ability. Doesn't matter which Terra, because I'm really not having used too much on this battle. It's more of a supporter. Acid Armor, Toxic Spice, Dragon Tail, and then Rest. That's it. Ogerpon, Rain Dance, Ivy Cudgel, Swords Dance with Superpower. Speed, Attack, Jolly, Maximize with 4 for defense. Wellspring Mask for its Wellspring form. It only gets 1 ability. And yeah, that's it. Next one is Tauros. A set that I've been using for a while, but I never got to upload it really much. But then again, it was my full blue team. Definitely check that out at the end of the video. We got Hydro Pump, Terra Blast Ice. I thought it was Steel. Never mind. Work Up and Hyper Beam set. Max Special Attack, 72 for HP, and 184 for Speed with Timid Nature. Salic Berry with Cut Shoe as the ability. And doesn't really matter what. Actually, it only gets male, I guess, so far. So that's unfortunate. And for Manaphy, Max Special Attack, Max Defense, 4 for HP, Take Heart, Rest, Rain Dance, and Water Gun with Hydration with Salic Berry, and that's a Terra Water, but that's it. Man, I'm gonna have to take one of these things. Sorry again, this video has been a little bit weird, but I'm gonna be trying my best to not embarrass for the next one. And I think I may actually have a sweep with one of these mods. You're gonna have to check it out at the next video. See you then. As always, stay lucky out there. Oh yeah, did I mention of modest nature? If not, there we go.